Alright, exclamation everybody, and welcome to CryoFall. So I've had a chance to actually play this game in its closed alpha for a little bit. I had maybe one or two sessions there, pretty long session of it, and it wasn't bad. I mean, we'll get into it. Hopefully the server and everything runs. It is a multiplayer game. Hopefully the server and everything is going to cooperate with us as we go forth here and attempt to record this. Otherwise, this will be a very, very short live stream. It is from Atomic Torch Studio. They are known for Void Expanse, which is a game I absolutely adore. I always have plans to come back to Void Expanse and do some more in it. I had a series going on it on the channel for a while there, but as most things do, there's far too many games and far too little of me, as the case tends to be. So hopefully one day I'll get back to that. Yeah, this is a 2D top-down survival crafting experience. You are a space pioneer. Your ship has been shot down. You've crash landed on an alien planet. For some reason, this planet is not on any of the star charts, so there's some kind of dastardly, conspiracy or something going on here, and you eventually have to figure out what it is. So, but before you get to that part, you gotta survive in a hostile environment. So that's going to be most of this stream here, because last time I played this, it took hours upon hours just to get the very basic essentials. It's been a couple months, I guess, since I last played. So hopefully we'll see what has changed since then and what's going on. Also, I noticed a little bit earlier when I went to the servers here that there's like 7 players on. So last time I played, it was just me and like maybe 2 others. So this ought to be interesting. You do have, it is a shared space, and I believe there is PvP, possibly. I know at the very least there's a when you eventually get to the point where you can build a base, you can build a protection around it so others can't get in, and you can lock the doors and all that kind of thing. So see if everybody is playing nice tonight, and we'll see if I can get in onto the server. So let us join. Also, I want to make sure, I'm pretty sure there's no voice over IP, so I think we're good there, hopefully. otherwise everybody's gonna hear my commentary and they're just gonna have to deal with it. Also, remember that this is their first public alpha. It was in closed alpha before. I should mention all this stuff. It was in closed alpha. It is no longer closed alpha. It's now public alpha. You can go to their website and download the game for free right now. It's going to be free for a little while it's in pre-alpha state or alpha state, whatever they're calling it, and then eventually it will. You can also pre-order it. I think you can pre-order from their site, from Atomic Torch's site. It's like $20, I think the pre-order is right now. But during alpha, it's going to be free, and you can play for as long as you can and see what you like and what you don't like about it. So let's pop in there and see what we can do. I'm sure I'll be set back to 0, right? Because there was a reset, I'm sure, between me being in there and not being in here. So they were doing regular resets last time I was on here. So it looks and appears that I am back to level 1. So let's see if I can remember how to do things. We have some quests. We don't have any quests yet. That is our construction. All right. Well, we gotta do what we would normally do, starting out, and gotta grab some stuff and punch some trees. I think there's some, rather than punching a tree, I think I can grab some branches and stuff on the ground, if I'm not mistaken. Or I can just go punch a tree, I guess. It'll take way too long to do it, but we're gonna try it. How hard could it be? It's not taking any health out of me, so why not? Fortunately, it's already nighttime. This pine tree will know destruction. It will know it. I swear it. Because I need materials in order to make an axe to make this a little bit better. So let's hope that I get to what I need here. There we go. 4 and 2 now crafting. I want to make an axe, stone axe to chop trees. What do I need for that? I need twigs, I need more stone, and I need rope. How do I make rope? From fibers. Okay, so we got... I remember this now. We have a way to go before we can even get like the basic essentials. It's gonna be really hard to see without using the torch. So let's pull our torch out so we can see what we're doing here a little bit better. I think the torch is infinite, so I'm not too concerned. Gather up some mushrooms too while we're at it. We've got like the normal health, and I think food is the yellow bar over there. There are enemies and stuff, like there are like wild animals and things, so I do have to be careful as we go around here, because I don't have any weapons yet. Even when I have weapons, you still gotta be somewhat careful as you do things. It's just a sand pile, right? Yeah, there's an enemy over there. Can't really take on yet. Starfish, I think we can probably take on, but we don't need their stuff yet. That must be the ocean must be over there, because that must be the coastline. Let's see what the map says. Yeah, that's the coastline. All right. What's around here? Grab what I can. Right, I still need rope, but I need fiber for that, and I forget how to get fiber. Oh, I get it from those little... Okay, I see where to get it from. Those little sparks of grass around. Can't do anything with that. Oh, that's a rock that I have to mine. Okay, that's right, I forgot. Already forgetting things. More rocks to mine up here. Okay, but we can't do anything with them yet. Wonder if I have enough to craft what I need. Nope, I need one more fiber to craft the rope that I need. If I luck out and find some. Now stuff does regrow as far as I know, it takes a while. There's a lot of this just running around. I mean, I spent about, I'd say 5 or 6 hours one weekend on the game, and I got as far as being able to create a base and a few furnaces and other things in it, and that was it. And that's how long it took me to get to that point. Also, we got some berries here. Take those. Alright, we'll grab all these tufts of grass. That's the word I was looking for. And this requires a shovel, I think. That's just sand, usually, or clay. Okay. Looks like somebody came through here and chopped that tree down because I didn't chop out the root. Oh, there's a There's a player base over there that's been quite damaged. It looks, or well, not damaged, but is in the process of being constructed. So yeah, there's already. I'm close to another player here. So we should try to find our own nice little quiet corner when we can. All right, let's see if I can craft now. Okay, good. So I can craft one rope. Well, let's craft as many as we possibly can. There we go. All right, give me a stone axe. Thank you. And then I'll get whatever other stone knife would be good. Stone pickaxe even better. Let's get this. Put down on number 1. Let's get our stone hammer. And we might have enough rope for the pickaxe. Though I really should probably get the knife, but we can make some more rope for that. Yeah, let's get the pickaxe first. And then I'll get the knife. It's just a construction tool anyway. Right down there. This on the number 2. Okay. Now we're getting places. Now I can start chopping trees down and probably getting fiber from that. Make things a little bit easier. Oh yeah, my torch is only at 22%. Yeah, I forgot. You do use up fuel on your torch, so can't use that all the time. Oh, actually, my food bar and my water bar are over on the right-hand side. The guy said they were over on the left. I'm getting wood from these, but I'm still going to need the fiber and whatnot. We're getting some twigs though, which is good. Yeah, I still need fiber from these things. And some over there I can grab. Get closer to the shoreline here. Pick up some of this. Go. Those. Chop this tree down. I'm trying to get as many resources as I can along the way here because Lord knows we're going to need them once we find a good place to make our base. That, thank you. Chopping all the trees down. I believe these eventually, if you chop them down entirely, I believe they do eventually respawn. At some point in the future. Oh, technology. You've earned enough LP to unlock new technology or crafting recipe. Yeah, okay. As you do things in the game, you get learning points or whatever you want to call them, and then you can use those to unlock the technology tree, which we're going to get to in a moment. Just grab what we can here. All that stuff is there. Just seashells over there. All right, can I craft the knife? That's what I want to know. I can craft a rope. Means I can now craft the knife. Now we can start to... And then I can also craft a torch. So let's do that so we have a backup torch. Go. Very good. Alright, stone knife. You are going to go on number 1. I'm going to move all these down 1. Go. So I always have it when I need it. So now we can start getting meat and killing things. Let's kill this starfish. It won't let me kill the starfish. That's hilarious. The starfish are completely invulnerable. That's fun. Okay. They were not invulnerable before. Try to take on this guy. Yep. Oh, he's run away. Got him. There we go. Some meat finally. Now we'll need to make cooking pots and stuff, but first we got to unlock our technologies. Let's get cooking first. Basic medicine stove. Nope, that's not it. Where's the construction basics building? No, wasn't there a skills crafting? I thought there was a thing to do. Farming basics, basic farm. We're working weaponsmithing. I thought there was one that just did like regular cooking and stuff, but I guess a workbench would be important. So let's get that. And so basic medicine. Guess the stove would be correct, the one to do. Basic medicine as well. Those are all 10 points. Okay. Well, we're making some sort of progress there. Now, how does one make a... It doesn't actually tell me how to make a campfire, cooking fire. Has me a bit worried because that was... I need that in order to eat some food here. It looks like somebody was mining that and gave up on it. Alright, we'll pick up where you left off. Maybe once I start mining stuff, it'll give me instructions on how to cook things. Grabbing everything off the ground I can get my hands on. And open the technologies menu. Did I not already? Yeah. I have 4 points. I don't have, that's not enough to do anything. I just want to get that off the screen. I didn't click the menu. I actually used the command for it. Alright, let's pull that chicken up there at some point. Oh, he didn't drop anything. Come here, chicken. Come here. You will not get away. Like I said, you'll not get away, but apparently I can't hit you when you're out in the water. Well, that's great. There we go. There we go. Now I hit you. Eggs and some meats. Good. Good. More meat for the fire here, if I can do that. There we go. He finally dropped some meat. That's good to see. Another chicken up on that ridge there, if I get up there. Have some turtle soup. Sounds like a good plan to me. And up all the stuff. All the stuff on the ground. Would you mind? Oh, I want to use the right tool for the right job. No. I wonder if the pine needle trees will give me like fibers and stuff, or probably give me more branches than logs, I imagine. Or it'll just give me logs. Okay, sure. Go ahead and subvert my expectations. That's fine. That's just fine. Another chicken that wishes to die. And he dropped nothing. Nothing at all. Is this some other like lemons or something? do. One point or another, we'll have enough to do what we need, go where we want, be what we have, what we were destined to be. Well, I've collected plenty of this stuff. I should. Oh, what was that? It was some other kind of plants. Okay. So then, let's see if I have any other crafting recipes now. No. Technologies, 26 points. What else do I need to get? Herbal remedy, roasted meat. Oh, here we go. Roasted meat for the cooking stove. But how do I learn how to do the cooking stove? Copper smelting workbench, copper mace, glassware. Maybe it's in the workbench that I have to do it. I forget now. Oh, it's hidden around here somewhere. Weaponsmithing, armor working. Definitely not that. This is just tier 1 stuff. I guess let's get roasted meat. I'm gonna need that. And I guess I could do jam too, but let's do herbal remedy. That might be useful. Alright, so how do I... We're only going to retain up to 25 LPs when we die, so you gotta use them or lose them for the most part, or else you lose a lot of your stuff there. So I want to build a... it's not on here. Recipes unlocked 8 out of 8. What am I missing? So I've got all the recipes I can do right now for the handcrafting. Clearly I'm missing something under technologies here to give me access to more recipes. Did I not take workbench? Took workbench. Huh. Okay, well let's have construction. Oh, it's under construction. Right. Right. Okay. So it's, I forgot because there's handcrafting for hand stuff and then there's construction for like the building stuff. So we need a campfire here, which I have enough stuff for. Build one just right here for the sake of argument. Okay. And then I need fuel for it. We can just use some of the wood logs for now. And let's cook up some stuff here. Raw meat. Fire charred meat. Is there anything else? I guess that's all we can do. Alright. Fire charred meat, roasted mushrooms. Okay, charcoal. Fire charred meat. Select that. There we go. Should give us some food to hold us over for a little bit. I mean, our food bar is still like... we're 72 out of 100, so we're still pretty good there. It's the water we're going to have to do something about soon. Which I think some of these give you water. Oh, yeah, that's right. These all have freshness too. So these will go bad after a while. Gotta be careful of that. I don't think they had a freshness when I last... Oh, right, this is the water bowl. Contains pure drinking water. So can I just... Oh, okay. I'm like, what did that do? Maybe I should get out of this recipe thing there. And... I want to get into my... Not it. Crafting skills. Equipment. E. That's what I was looking for. So can I... It's just putting them on the ground. That's not actually doing what I wanted to do. I was hoping maybe that was a way to get the water out of that, to extract the water from it. But I can't just straight up use it. Well, actually, maybe I can. Let me put it in the hotbar. Well, there we go. I can straight up use them. I was thinking that I could do that. Alright, we're all full on that now. Cool. And we're getting some charcoal and some ash, so you don't just get the fire charred meat, you get other things out of it. Yeah, nothing like rotten vegetables, let me tell you. Yum yum with them rotten vegetables. Right, what's like 90%? It's alright. I don't need to eat my vegetables until they're at least 50%. Till just sketchy enough to be like a dice roll. Alright. Oh, we actually gotten everything out of there. So charcoal and ash. And I guess I'll put this down here and eat some of that. Nice. Wow, of course the water went down from that. I guess it's very, very dry. My cooking is apparently very dry. Alright, so we got a little temporary fireplace for ourselves there. I'm not gonna make this a permanent area. I wanna find a nice little quiet spot where there are no other players. And which I think this might be a nice quiet spot, but let's be a little bit, at least a little bit off the beaten path. Some more boots here. All this for the rope that I need. Is it multiplayer? Yes. Yes, it is multiplayer. I'm on the official server. There was 7 people on when I started, but I've seen a few drop off, so it's still alpha, very, very alpha, but it's their first public alpha. I played a little bit of this when it was closed alpha, and it's okay. It's very, very long. The beginning here, it took me hours and hours to get to a point where I could build a base and stuff. But I think what I'd like to do is find a nice spot where there's some gold there. I'll take that. Or not gold, yeah, it's gold and sulfur? Question mark? I forget. You get a bunch of different things for each thing you take down. Okay, take those. Don't use my torch up because it's only at 22%. It's just, okay, we're back to the shoreline again. So where are we at? It looks like there's a little spot here that might be a good spot to... I like to do it on an elevated spot here because it means I can... Oh, it looks like somebody's already beat me to this spot. Okay. Never mind then. Guess we'll find... Oh, no, this guy. Okay. You stay back. You stay back. Oh, okay. Now he's running. He's running. There we go. Some leather or something from him. Oh, there's actually a player in there. I'm just passing by, dude. Don't get worked up into a tizzy. Let's just apparently he had the same idea as I did. Oh, there's another player here. That is in Russian? Okay. looks like. Wow, he's got farmlands and everything. Wow, cucumbers and stuff. Man, this just came out today, for crying out loud. Oh, I'm getting a little bit of rubber banding there. You make a coffee machine in this game. You may very well be able to. I haven't gotten that far. This guy is just starting to make walls. Here. Oh, I found where all the players are. Creatures are only wandering at night. No, they wander in the daytime too. It's just I've been extremely lucky not to run into any. They are. There's some pretty nasty ones that I'd prefer not to deal with at the moment. They go really fast. But so far, yeah, so far it's... I assume it's because I'm in an area where players were, so the creatures, I think it takes a while for them to respawn. Like there's a pretty long respawn timer. So it could be that a lot of the players have just cleared this area out. I could just find myself a nice little quiet abode. What I'd like to do is find one next to a place where I can mine a bunch of resources, because that's what we're going to need next, because we'll have to make our smelting stuff and all of that noise. Oh, we're in another shoreline? Wow, this is... okay. This down here would be a good resource area, but we're not sufficiently far from the... enough from the players for my own liking. But we're going to come down here a little bit, follow the coastline, follow the enemy toast, and see what happens, which I imagine is not going to be a lot. Okay, let's pick up some of these random tree stumps so the tree regrows. I got another area here that I can walk up onto. I like to build it on one of these elevated places so that we can have like some element of protection. Makes it a little bit harder for people to get at you. Oh, there's a wolf. There's a wolf. Okay, that's what I did not really want to face right now. Stay away from him. Just hit him. Okay, there he goes. Now he's running. Oof. Okay. You are done. Alright, this might be a nice little spot if I could find some mining around here. We were close to something that is mineable. We are down there though, it looks like. So let's come over here. Should be nice and distant, I would say. Hopefully no one else had the same idea. Oh boy. Oh boy. What are you? Oh, you're that lizard guy. Okay, these guys are poisonous. I really don't want to deal with them. But if I can get another... That was the hill up into that spot there. But if I can get around here, there might be another hill that I can go up. Oh, the sun's coming up too. Yeah, here we go. And now we're talking. Alright, so... find us a nice quiet little corner. Ooh, there's plenty of stuff to mine here. Very nice. Is this a... that's a hill right there. Alright, so maybe just over here we can start to look at things. So I need to craft some planks. Get as many as I can. Going, and then get some walls built. And a workbench and all those things. I have a workbench. Place blueprint right there. And then I have to tell it to use this left mouse button to build. There we go. All right. Meantime, we're still crafting more planks. Gonna need all them. So now, workbench. I need to make some walls. Oh, I got some cucumber seeds? Where did I get them from? Animal fur. Okay. This is not crafting recipes unlocked. 10 of 41. So where's the do I not have enough to do? Oh, you know what? I gotta research the technology first. That's what it is. Basics of building. Yep. Do that. 21 points. Well would be very, very nice. Like that. Wooden crate, wooden door. Let's get the wooden crate first. And then this one's 10 points. Okay, so gotta wait until we get enough points for that. Now, then I should have that crafting recipe now, right? For a wall? Yes, no? I'd go for that. Fire, well, workbench. Oh, other. No. Storage. Buildings. Here it is. Wooden wall. That's what I'm looking for. Alright, let's make ourselves a nice little humble abode here. It's going to be a relatively small. Oop. And right clicked. Don't right click. Left click. That's now, nice thing is, as long as I have the initial resources, put the blueprint down, I can come back and just finish the walls as I get the resources to do it. Not build near cliff or slope, okay. There we go. Oh, that's not what I want. Alright, now, at least get some of these walls put up. Here's the long, drawn-out process of left-clicking and holding on every wall. Build them. And then these corner pieces are a pain because you got to be out on the other side of them. You'd think, being that I've crashed from a spaceship, that I would have like a robot companion that would just be like, hey, let me go take care of that construction for you. That's what I'm here for. But alas, I must do it to myself. One brick at a time, or one plank at a time, as the case may be. I don't have enough to finish this wall. I need 4 more pieces. Luckily, we've got plenty of trees over there to harvest. We shall do these things. Also, my durability on my knife is not very good. Oof. Everything's got durability now. Last time I played, nothing had durability, so it was rather nice. Now everything's got durability. So, screw me. Okay. Alright. Choppy chop. Luckily they have those little green dots and yellow dots and stuff next to them. They'll turn red. That's what the little dot means for the what the durability is, so I can at least look at that. Which also helps with the meat. Meat is still green, which is good. Although I have a bunch of berries that should probably eat. I'm thinking about it. What are you? Oh, you're yellow, huh? Alright, we're eating you then. Maybe. Right, I gotta bring you down there. Alright, let's just make sure nothing goes... There is, I think you can make refrigerators eventually. So, alright, I'll see you, Mr. Vegetables. Okay. Up all this stuff. Chopping down more trees. What we gotta do? Need all the planks you can shake a stick at. Where's my... Oh, also, now I'm thinking about these water things. I should probably start using some of those too. There we go. Alright. They're in plentiful supply, plus I can make a well, which will make that fairly easy to deal with. No. Up and down all the trees. Using up all the durability. Use that durability on that stone axe. This is the part where it's like, okay, now just gotta kind of sit here and just tune out a little bit. Gather all the local resources that we can gather. Then again, that's the same, I guess, for any sandbox game, right? When you first start out, they always start out slow. It'd be interesting if someone went and subverted that and said, like, here's a sandbox game, but instead of making you know, punch trees and stuff, we're gonna give you the basics. You know, like what would like I've been meaning to play Factorio at some point. I'm a little bit intimidated by it, but I've been meaning to play it. I'm thinking to myself, what would that game be like if they just started you out with like the basic essentials? Like, here's a cooking pot, and here's a portable shelter, and all that stuff. And rather than making you like have absolutely next to nothing, you know. I mean, that's the type of game. As far as I know, it doesn't take you very long to get your base established. Just more of a get to a point where you can protect your base from all the aliens. So I imagine this would be something similar, but be interesting to see what it'd be like if you didn't have to go through all this rigmarole at the very beginning. Like have a quick start or something. But then, you know, when you do that, you need a hook, right? And that's not, you don't necessarily have a survival hook at that point. At that point, there's something else that's hooking people, like, you know, maybe it's like a Factorio where it's like, try to make an efficient factory, kind of like, you know, what do they call them? Like treadmills or whatever they are, you know, make efficiencies that way, or you know, make robots or something like that. And that's, at that point, you're not really as focused on the survival as you are on the making do with, you know, making good stuff with what you got. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to use my hammer. There we go. Of course, the hammer has durability too, which is interesting, but I imagine that's going to take a lot longer to wear out. I'm not going to worry too much about that. what I should do is before I finish this wall here, let's see if I can finish this one. Yeah. Kind of have to do the corner ones first before you do the connecting ones, or else you have to walk around the other side to do them. There we go. That worked out better. And we can get some wooden flooring down. I can get maybe get a door put up. And then we'll be rolling along here. We're kind of rolling along as it is. Oh, I guess they have placeholders for timestamps as for the chat messages, but when people join the game, but they haven't quite implemented it yet. Because I've seen everybody joining as 00, and it's definitely not midnight my time. Although I guess it could be midnight. No, I'm minus 4, so definitely beyond that in GMT. It still said the same thing when I left the game too, so yeah, that must be a placeholder. Alright. The ever glamorous life of a builder. And this is why I've done this as a live stream. Although those of you who watch this on the YouTubes, you're going to get the full experience because I'm not going to spend the time necessary to edit the game, to edit this video. You're going to get the full live stream experience, well, with the exception of not seeing my face. But you'll get to see the regular game in its full glory, and me, get to listen to me prattle on. Oh, building skill discovered. Awesome. Okay, we've done what we could there. Let's see. What did we discover as far as that? What is this? Leaf? Give me fibers. Oh yeah, I should just do that so I can use the fibers. In the meantime, I can use those for the rope. This is almost going bad, so I should probably use that before it goes completely bad. Same with those berries, but we'll get to those in a minute. So let's drink some of that. There we go. And I guess I could mine some of these, but really I need more planks to chop down more trees. I'm also going to need to make a new axe at some point here, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I found a nice little spot here with lots of. Don't have to go very far to mine things. Don't have to go very far to get wood. Very nice. Nice little area. Glad no other player found it yet. I don't think the players are going to be fighting one another right now as it is. I think everybody's just kind of feeling out the territory. And my axe is almost done for. It is in the red. Wood cutting skill discovered. Awesome. I've cut enough wood that I've discovered how to cut wood. Don't try to make sense of it. Just go with it. All right. Any chop now, we'll have destroyed our axe. That's extremely resilient. It's actually pretty good. Because this is a lot of trees that we've gone through just to knock it out. So, hey, I'm cool with it. Oh, there it is. All right, we'll finish punching the tree. It's gone forever. It's broken down and it's gone forever. I wonder if you can repair things. I imagine they probably have that ability to let you repair things. Let's get some. Let's get one rope right now, and we'll make a new axe. Not to go too crazy with it. I should. Actually, I probably should make another. Let's make another stone knife here. And do I not have a... I don't have a shovel yet. I'm guessing I can't make a shovel out of stone, huh? Oh no, the pickaxe. I used the pickaxe on the sand piles. Okay, I think I do. I'm not mistaken. All right, so I should be able to deal with that. Alright, let's get our food situation up again. There we go. Might as well just finish those off because they're about to go bad. Alright. Where did we leave off with our hammering? Oh, should kick off making planks, huh? Many as we can. Anything else here about to go bad? These berries, let's get them in there. Eat them before they go on me. And yeah, I'm gonna have to make flooring at some point too, but we'll see what's left after I've put these walls up. There it is. Okay. I love how my hammer makes power drill noises. That's not a hammer after all. He's had a power drill this whole time. The fiend? He's holding out on me. That's... And we have to look at our skills and stuff very, very soon here. So we're gonna need them. I think I have a few that I can do now because we got the wood crafting skill, we got a builder skill. We want to put those skill points where they are most useful. I'm gonna do, instead of that corner one, I'm gonna do this corner one first. So I can get at it. Almost there. We're almost there. Oh, building level 2. Might have just enough for this construction here. And then I gotta do some flooring. And then I want to mine these things here. Yeah, let's mine these things first. Get them out of my house. Or what will now be my house. There we go. And this one as well. Alright, I have more. It's alerting me I have more than 50 LP points, so yeah, better use them or else risk losing them. I will get there and get into it. Let's use that. Alright, so how about wood flooring? Put all the blueprints down for wood floors. Oh, well, we can't. Blueprints down for all the wood floors. Oh, that's right. You spend all the stuff on the wood floor right away. And the other weird thing is it doesn't go all the way up to the wall, so you have to do one underneath the wall if you want it to look right. I'm sure that's something they'll be looking into, probably. But let's, yeah, I gotta do more choppy chop. More choppy chop, and then I'm gonna need to get some source of food here. Do some searching for some animals. Kill. That won't take me very long. Those. Much more grinding. Much more grinding. First, you know what? I have skills. I should probably see about my skills here. Maybe I can get these things improved. All right, production wood cutting. Oh, now it's telling me what level I'm at. And then building level 2. All right, so these are just, I can't do anything with them until level 20 is when I get a boost in construction speed. This one, wood cutting speed plus 10%. Level 20. It's a long way to go there. Now technologies. What do we got? Do you have a well unlocked? Wooden crate, wooden door, that, sign, barrel, and then stone constructions. Well lamp. Land claim tier 1, wooden sign, wooden barrel. What I could do is let's get the land claim going. So I'll unlock that tier 1 land claim. And then I want to go into cooking and let's get baking and jam and salts. Roasted meat we've got. We don't have enough points for the other things. Okay. Cool. Any quests? No quests. Here's our map. Alright. Technologies. Probably should have did more in industry. Yeah, copper smelting and stuff. Oh well, we're at 6. We'll get to 10 fast enough. Soon enough, I mean. Rid of that. Really wish that message would just clear itself. You know, after a little while. No reason for it to be on the screen longer than 30 seconds or so. More berries, and the sun is rising. Very good. Our ping is very good. We've got 100% ping stability as well, which is nice. So far, so good. I mean, there's not that many people on, so I don't think we're really taxing the servers at all. It is pretty late at night on the East Coast here. We're coming up on 10 p.m. in my time zone, Eastern time zone. Oh, wood cutting level 2. So I imagine at this point it'd be mostly the West Coasters doing things. Maybe once they're finished their barbecues and other things. I'm sure. Alright, how many trees? How many trees can one guy chop down in a sandbox stream? let us count the number, shall we? I know I need a lot of stuff, and I'm only getting like 5 logs per each one. I don't remember how many wood planks come out of 5 logs, but I know I'm going to need to cut down this whole forest here. Also going to need to make sure I don't forget where I parked. Can I like mark on the map or something here? No. It really ought to give you a... I mean, I got position coordinates here, which which is fine. Point at position 756. They really ought to give you like bookmarks or something. You can bookmark a thing that you saw and come back to it. Maybe that's something I have to research. I don't know. I would think that would be like an intrinsic thing. Like, hey, just put a bookmark on the map and then, or a waypoint on the map or something, and then we can point you to it. Then maybe it would have like an arrow around the corners of the screen pointing you to the waypoint. Turn them on and off if you want. And that was one of the best things Minecraft's brought to Minecraft was the ability to waypoint and see your death points. Wherever you died, it left a point on the map so you could run back, do the 10-minute run back to get to your stuff before it despawned. That kind of thing. That was something that vanilla Minecraft sorely needed and has still never ever gotten, but leave it to the modders to do it. I feel like that's would be beneficial to this game too, especially when you're going to have like, if I don't know if they're going to do it, but if you're going to have like PvP or something like that, you could mark the locations of players that you've seen along the way and keep them in mind, bear them in mind when you're out trekking around, and you know how close you are to them and all those things. Okay, we're gonna knock down these 2 more trees or 3 more trees. I don't know if that's 2 trees there or 1. I think that's 1 tree. 2 more trees, and then we'll get our wood flooring down. I want to at least have some kind of base I can point at and go, yes, this is actually a base and not just a wall in the middle of nowhere. So now we'll do this and say max, and okay, we'll get 500 out of it. Sure. 500 it is. Let's get wood floors going. Bang, bang, bang. You see it actually extends beyond the wall even too, but that's just because of how their grid works here. Well, these all use 10, huh? Jeez. They're gonna take a little while. Okay, all that in place. Trying to slow down a bit so I don't override it as it goes. So I still have them coming in here. Okay. Anyone know how to make flux powder? Yeah, we haven't actually gotten into the crafting stuff yet. You have to combine various chemicals that I've collected. That's like where that sulfur and stuff came in at, and put them together to get you need. And there it goes, chemistry tier 2. Luckily, you don't. It's not a wiki game, so you don't have to. I mean, other than knowing what menu to look in, everything's just build by menu, which I'm okay with. I know a lot of people like the aspect of, you know, the Minecraft where you have to go look up things on the wiki to figure out how to do them. I was never a huge fan of that. Yeah, there are a lot of as Hector94 was saying, there are a lot of interdependencies in the trees. So I think they might want to look at a better way of figuring out how to lay out their menus and stuff. Now, I believe there's a way that I could pick this up. Unlock. I just spent all my LP unlocking metal armor. Now I need chemistry to make it. Yep, that sounds about right. Can I actually relocate this? Because I would really like to put this workbench inside the house now. I don't know how to relocate it. Like, I can't hit it with the hammer. Can I hit it with the pickaxe? Well, I think I'm just damaging it. In fact, I'm pretty sure I'm just damaging it. Alright, well, we'll just have to do this and then... Actually, I wonder if 2 works better. Alright. Did that give me resources back? Production. Workbench. No, it didn't. No, it didn't at all. But I can place the blueprint. And then we'll have to get more wood going here. Put that down there. Yeah, it's a little bit ridiculous at the very beginning here where it's like, oh yeah, you want to make something? Have 900 wood. Ugh. Okay. If you insist on me making 900 wood here, I will try to do those things. I don't think that chicken gave me anything. Chicken gave me anything at all. It was a dry chicken. Nobody likes dry chicken. Nobody, I tell you. Wow, does this look familiar? It should at this point. I recall this being exactly how it went the first time. I think they're going to need to tweak some of those numbers, because or at least make trees give you ridiculous amounts of wood or something, because my goodness, does it take forever and a day. Like, you literally have to chop down an entire forest just to freaking make a halfway decent base and make a workbench and all that stuff. It's just, and there's really, I mean, you know, yes, chopping down trees is part of the whole sandbox genre and all that stuff, but it is like the least pleasurable, in my opinion, part of the sandbox genre. It's like you really just need to like I said, it makes sense to me to have like a robot companion or something, to be like, hey robot, go, let me highlight all these trees, you go chop them down while I twiddle my thumbs and do something else. Although unfortunately the problem is there's really nothing else you can do, because everything is wood blocked, right? It's like everything needs so much wood that even if I did have a robot companion, he would just be, I'd just still be sitting there for half an hour waiting for him to collect enough wood for me to actually make progress. So I think they got some tweaking that they need to do with how much it costs to do things. Now I get that with the whole PvP thing, you know, it makes sense to just maybe having that cost be so high is a good thing, because then it encourages people to go gank others and steal all their stuff. You know, but still, it's... Oh, that stone axe is gone. Now I'm just punching trees. So we'll have to wait even longer for this tree to go down. They're talking about people breaking into their stuff. Yeah, that is a problem, especially when it takes so long to do things. So I need to craft some more planks. More planks are needed. Also, I have raw meat that really, really needs to be cooked at some point, and these red berries. Anything else here that's really low? I take some of this water as well. Yeah, let's refresh ourselves a little bit. There we go. A little bit better. And oh, that was not what I wanted to do. That was not what I wanted to do at all. I thought I had my hammer on for some reason. Alright. Oh, nope, nope. Don't disconnect. Just get me out of building mode. Okay. The workbench built. Again. Really wish you could just pick them up and move them. Okay, and then we need a cooking stove. Let's get that down now. So I have it. And let's make the cook up that food that we have before it goes bad. We'll put some bark in there, and get this guy in there, and we'll do roasted meat. 30 seconds, and that fuel is not efficient. Okay, can I use charcoal? No. Twigs? No. Will not let me do it because it's too... Oh. What is... Oh, I need, butter? Oh, animal fat. Oh. For some reason I need animal fat now, which I didn't need before. I guess I picked a different thing then. There we go. Roasted meat. Yeah, I guess that needed animal fat before and I didn't realize it. Maybe. Charcoal's not lasting very long, is it? Be just enough. I think 2 pieces will just be just enough to get the output that I need. Maybe. It's gonna be close. It'll be real close. Yep, there we go. Alright, roasted meat. That in the bar, and let's eat that. Right now. Yep, fill us up entirely. Drink some of that. Cool. Now then, how many more wood floors can we put down? That one, that one. Here we go. Can we finish it out? We're going to be able to. Ah, yes. Yes, we are. Awesome. Okay, and then I need to get a wooden door down right there. And let's oops, get out of building mode and build that wooden door. Not going to hold back too much, but it'll be something anyway. Cool. Very nice. All right. Now we're making some progress. Now I need to, I need to make a smelting thing, which we need to unlock the technology for, I believe. If I'm not mistaken. So let's see, G and industry. Yeah, copper smelting. Yep. And glassware, copper mace, iron smelting. Let's get iron smelting. Let's get iron tools. I'm just gonna bypass copper for the most part. I mean, we'll need paper and stuff, but let's just get this iron stuff here. Iron mace. There we go. Okay, cool. So now we can make some iron tools if I have some iron. What do I have as far as production? I should get this well down too. Need more stone, but that's okay. Campfire, workbench, cooking stove, industry, furnace. That's what I want. Furnace, place the blueprint down. Over in the corner. Go. And do as much of that as I can, but we'll need to bash some more rocks, make some smaller rocks from some larger rocks. That's fine and good. I'm down for that. Although we've traded in our chopping down of trees for the farming of rocks now. But if I remember correctly, the rock farming is not as tedious as the tree farming. Like you can get a lot more resources out of the rocks, but I could be misremembering too. We'll find out here as we go through all this. I believe this is the iron, if I'm not mistaken. As well as regular stones out of it. Good. Do have to remember that there is that lizard alien thing up here, so I don't really want to take that on until I've got an iron knife at least. As far as I know, there are no ranged weapons in the game, although it feels like the type of game that would do well to have some ranged weapons, like, you know, shotguns or something. Well, I guess a shotgun's not really a ranged weapon, but like a gun or a bow and arrow or something like that. But then again, as it stands right now, the combat's not really that involved. It's a lot of just walk backwards quickly while still holding down the left mouse button and see if you can find the outer edge of the hitbox for the enemy and just stay out of it. And then once they get down to low health, then turn around and run. You can run after them and take them down with impunity. So I'm sure that's something that I'll get a good work over at some point. Alright. Another nighttime. Oh, this guy's coming for me now. Yeah, do not want what you're selling. He's still walking around. No thank you. No thank you, I say. Can I do something here with this? More items. Alright, can I make that? I can't make the iron thing until I do that. Let's get our... But don't run out of the spear. This other spear here we have. And we're gonna have to take this guy down because he's gonna be a pain in my behind if we don't. Hey dude, you stuck on that thing? Come on, come at me. There's one hit. Ah, now he's running. Now we got him. Two. There we go. Got rid of him. I'll take your stuff. Cool. They're not difficult. They're just... You just gotta be very careful as to where you're going with it. That rock had a ton of stuff in it. Okay, good. Let's drink some more here. Get that out of my inventory more than anything else. Yep, we have definitely traded in the deforestation for the what would you call this? De-rockification? What's another term for rock? De-stratification, I guess it would be. Since they're technically strata, I guess. Although they're above ground, so I don't know if it's still considered strata or stratum. Whatever. We've now decided to remove the rocks from this world. They will come back though. Eventually. Hopefully by then I'll have an iron pickaxe and it won't be we won't be sitting here trying to kill time figuring out what to talk about. Alright. moving along. Should be getting our skills up too. Hopefully we'll go to level 1 of our mining skill, I imagine. Should see a note about that at some point, I admit, here, because we've certainly done enough to do it. Ding. So I like that they have the multiple, like, I like that they've gone sort of the Elder Scrolls approach, right? Where it's like, you level up, instead of having just one level, you level up all your skills that you actually use and stuff. So I kind of like that in games in general. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I kind of like it because it's just like, hey, you know, if I'm gonna use this sword all the time, then I might as well be really, really proficient at it. You know, that's kind of how that works. You got more practice in it, kind of thing. And why waste level up on, you know, weapons and stuff I'm not gonna use? So that's why I'm cool with that. And at some point we'll have to grab some sand too. I saw there were some sand piles, I think, over in the one area. Make glass. Although we haven't gone down the glassware tree yet, so we're still a ways off there. I guess, I mean, that's the other thing too, is by having skills like this, you're kind of gatekeeping. You're making it so that someone can't grow too fast. I mean, even if you were to find somebody else's base and use their stuff, you're not proficient in it yet, so it doesn't really help to do that. So I can kind of see how that might discourage, like, an early game somebody from running over to the first person they see and just knocking them out, and then and taking all their stuff, and then suddenly getting a leg up in the world. Not really how that necessarily works here, which is, you know, good. It also does make it so that things end up being pretty tedious, like this, where just sitting here holding down the left mouse button. Nope, my stone pickaxe has given up the ghost. All right, can I make another one? Craft that. Craft that. Any day now. Oh, it's over 89%. Okay. There we go. I'll put that on 3 and put this on 1. That. One more rock here, and then we'll see if this is enough to build our stone furnace. My money's on it probably will be enough for the stone furnace, but not for everything else that we need. Also, my hammer's about to get hammered. Okay. All right, so in here now we need fuel and stuff. So I got copper. I got animal fur. So I have iron ore. Good. And what I need is some fuel. So I wonder if it would make sense to turn that tree bark into charcoal, or does it not matter? I don't know if it matters or not, honestly. It might. Well, the charcoal is a lot shorter than that. So, I mean, it takes a little bit longer. I guess it does matter if you make it into charcoal, which would make sense. They would want you to do that. But whatever, we got that going for a moment. I need to find. I don't like any coal or anything yet. Which I don't know. I forget if they had coal in the game or not. But we need something. I'm pretty sure they had coal in it. It just, I have to find it. Where it's at. All the trees. all the trees I've cut down for this endeavor. Get some more berries, get some more loose rocks, which all help a bit. Every little bit helps at this point. Okay. And what else do we have here? I need to make another axe. Do that right now. Stone axe. Hoping my first axe would be iron, but I don't think I have enough. Well, I wonder how much iron it would take. I guess I should have just checked before I did that, but whatever. Got a stone axe now. I didn't want to run all the way back up there and then find out I didn't have enough and then run all the way back again. No. Alright. Grab all the things. Kill all the trees. So what I'm doing now is just getting logs so that I can throw those on I'm going to throw the logs in the cooking fire and then make charcoal out of them and see if that lasts a little bit longer. Also, there's some mushrooms here, so I might as well grab those too. Survival skill discovered. Okay. I don't know why I discovered a survival skill, what I did to discover a survival skill, but I did. So cool, I guess. Let's look at our skills after I chop this down. Skills. Survival. Well, it gave me max everything. Cool. 1%, next level 2%, okay. Oh, I just get this just for being alive for so many days, I guess. Okay. Oh, and there is a wolf. There's a wolf that I can use some wolf meat from. Take this down, let's get our thing out here and swing it wildly until we hit something. Oh, he's running. Here we go. Take that. Take your animal fur. Wrap me in some nice warm animal fur. It's a testament to how many trees I've chopped down that I'm like this far away from my base up here now. It's how far I've had to go just to get back to some forested area where I could get some wood back. I have single-handedly significantly altered the ecosystem of this area. Got a lot of seeds too. I need to maybe start looking into planting some things, look into the farming stuff. That would be a good way of, rather than having to rely on hunting for meat and stuff. It looks like the animals are actually a lot fewer and farther between than they were when last time I played. Because last time I played, I was pretty much. There were packs of wolves and everything else, and now it's been kind of slim pickings. But of course, this could be because, like I said, it could be because there's been a lot of players on where it wasn't last time I played. All right, we'll finish off these trees here. And grab that mushroom. Check these, check this little, we'll waste this thing up here. Yeah, there's another lizard guy there. Forging skill discovered. Okay, finally. About time we discovered it, I guess, after everything that all the berries and stuff that we've picked. So I feel like, it seems to me like they have like a level 0 that you start out with all that stuff, and then once you get to level 1, after so many XP, then it reveals itself. And I'm not sure that I'm entirely on board with that. I feel like the minute you use a skill, it should probably say, hey, you've discovered this skill, and then that way you know like how the game works, because you don't really necessarily know right away that the game is going to be leveling up skills until you've already done something nauseatingly long enough that you actually ding on it. Oops, I didn't mean to. I meant to pick that, I meant to right click on that, not left click. Oh well. Oh well, that is. Wait. Done for. Grab this, we'll grab some berries, and let's head back to. Head back to our base. Now, the one thing I can say is after going through all this trouble, chop all these trees down and everything else, like it would be super duper heartbreaking if someone just came into the base and ransacked everything, like after you're going through all this stuff. So I know that from last time I played, when you put down the beacon, it doesn't have a very large area that it covers, so you have to have like quite a lot of them in order to really cover, and they're expensive in order to cover your base and stuff. It's not like you can make a small base either, because there's just, you know, the workbench and everything else takes up a lot of space. So it's I'm hoping that that's something that they've tweaked. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm hoping they've tweaked that to make it more realistic as far as its coverage area. There we go. As I said, the rocks respawn. They grow anew when we are absent. Alright, we'll come up here and let's put all these logs up in there. Let's take that out of there. And let us make some fuel. Can we not? Not a recipe, huh? Can I do it on a campfire? Let's put a campfire outside here. I also would like to make a wooden crate at some point. Oh, and a bedroll. Actually, the bedroll would be really good right now, but let's do and the well. Campfire. That just like right here. Maybe. And let's get our, can I get a well down? Yeah, let's put the blueprint for the well down, because that is super useful. Can't put it here though. But did I not have enough for the blueprint? I have enough for the blueprint. Not letting me put it here. I wonder why not. That's really strange. Is it just because of the area? Does it have to be near, does it have to be in a wooded area? Because that'll be a bit heartbreaking. No, it's not letting me place this anywhere. Maybe it's build near a cliff or slope. Well, we're not. The ground type does not offer access to the water table. Oh. That's new, because before you could just put it anywhere you want it. Oh, okay, I gotta put it down here. It's grassland. Okay, well, put it right here then. That's fine. It'll just be a slightly shared resource. That's all. It'll give away the position of my base, but that's fine. Here we go. Got that. So got the well started. Now what I'm trying to do over here, and we'll put logs on there. Yeah, here we go. Charcoal. Apply a matching recipe, and I guess we'll have to put some tree bark down to do that. Do a couple of those, and then once we get some charcoal, we'll have to put more charcoal down to get more charcoal. Actually, I could just put twigs down too, I guess, for fuel. Although I'm not sure how far they'll go. Oh, we're getting a lot of charcoal out of it though. That's nice. A whole lot of charcoal out of them. So these berries need to be eaten very shortly here. Yeah, we were actually kind of low too, so good that I saw that. Anything else in here? Any sun? It's better when cooked. Shouldn't be eaten raw, as that could lead to food poisoning. Orange berries. Let's take these berries because they're getting a little bit low. Go. How are we doing here? Okay, so I could put half of that in there. It should make me more charcoal that I need, and then this charcoal could come up here and start to melt me some iron. Actually, ooh, we got 7 out of that other one? Maybe I don't need to smelt the iron right now. Let's just put half in here. Let that smelt up. Because I would like to... Well, I might need to cook some things. Let's put it that way. Where is my... Where do I craft these at? There we go. Iron hammer. So iron axe. Oh, we need 15. We got wood planks. Okay. Plenty of wood planks for it. So that needs 15 for the hammer. And 15 for the pickaxe. 20 for the mace and leather, which we have actually plenty of. So that's good. Let's make all these leaves into fibers so that they get into some kind of useful state here. Alright, so everything's requiring 15, which we might actually be getting close to here. We got 10 now. And so I just gotta wait a little bit longer. So yeah, it's going through charcoal really fast, so I'm just gonna put the rest of that in there. It is what it is. You know, some more getting up in here. Yeah, wow. Ton. A ton, I say. Okay, cool. It's fine by me. All that in there. We get all this iron smelted. It'll be a fun day. Of course, if somebody comes in here and ransacks my iron, it's going to be very, very upsetting. Also, I need a bedroll. So I'm the owner. So opens the door owners. So that's all it does. Okay. That's what I was hoping for. I need more stones. Is there more stones to mine up here. And curious. More stones spawn. Oh, yep, they did. They sure did. I need a lot. I need a lot of stones for that well. That'll be good then, because I can just go there for water, and then we just gotta figure out the food situation. Which I put all those wooden floors down, so we're gonna have to, if we do crops, we're gonna have to do them outside. Which again is gonna be a problem, because anybody and their grandmother can come by and just take them, but we'll see how it goes. Maybe we'll help somebody else out in the process. Mining skill discovered. About damn time. About damn time. Okay. Did I get any rocks to use on this? Because I don't know if I did or not. Not a lot. Okay. There's some rocks on the ground, but only 2. And this needs a little bit more fuel for the fire. Take those. And got 16 stones. You got way too many fibers now, so find a use for those if I can. Also, I should probably go do our bedroll. It is. Alright. Put our bedroll over here. There we go. And then bed belongs to me. Very nice. And claim requires a lot of wood planks and stones. Okay. Storage. Let's get some storage here. But we won't have enough to do it, I don't think. Yeah, no, we won't have enough planks to do it all the way, so I'm just going to put the blueprint down for it at least. And let's get our technologies going. So what, armor working, weaponsmithing. Might as well put some in there and some in there. Got a lot of points. Muskets. Oh yeah, here we go, muskets. Flintlock pistols. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Some armor going here. Armor components, glue and thread. Cloth armor, wood armor. Assuming, I guess the wood armor is more protective than the cloth, but I wouldn't really know. Before we get too ahead of ourselves, though, let's make sure let's get something into farming. Farming structures. Cucumber seeds, wooden watering can, decorative gardening I'm not too worried about, just copper, mulch box, sounds like an important thing, tomato, bell pepper, and that's all the points we got. What else is coming up here? Oh yeah, the glassware. Get me paper. Alright. Okay, okay. Where's he talking about? Oh, 540. Okay, they're still... Thankfully, they're not close to me right now. Yeah, I need... There's another mining area over on the left there where we saw those rocks before. I might have to get a move on and head on over there. Because this place is... I've well and truly farmed this place out. That's always the case though, right? It's like establish yourself somewhere and then farm it right out. Some trees over here too. But I think there's a mining area over this other side. Oh, there's a guy walking around. There's a player walking around there. Okay. They are close to my base. He's also apparently injured. Okay, we still got a lot more to go with that. What do we got going on here? As long as they don't take my charcoal, because I need that. Charcoal is mine, you bastards. It's all mine. So we come up here, and I guess I'll put some in here. Just for the sake of argument. And actually, let's cook up some raw meat. With some animal fat. There we go. Get that going. Come over here. And put the rest of that in there. Let's say. We need to do something with these mushrooms too. And then these coffee berries. Can be eaten as is or roasted to make coffee beans. There you go, Mr. Vegetables. We have coffee berries. You can make a roasting platform. I'm gonna eat them raw though. Which they're apparently giving me both food and water, which is nice. And there's another one here. We need to cook up this penny bun if I can figure out what to do with it. If I have a recipe for it. Once this finishes. Browse recipes. Boiled chicken eggs. I guess we could do those too because the chicken eggs are getting... We need empty bottle. Bottle with water. So in order to do that, we need a water bottle. I have not made. Or we can make these. What about the mushroom? I guess I need a water bottle for the mushrooms. What do we got here? Cooking. My mouse is acting up right now. One on the cob, fried egg, fried yucca. Herbal remedy. No idea. No idea why I can't get that up, but whatever. You know, I needed some of that wood too to do this. I wonder if I... Okay, you know what? Let's take some of this wood back. I think we got enough charcoal for now. Because I want to make... I need some planks to make this grate. Let's do that. As many as we can. We'll see how many... Looks like I think we went through all the iron we had because I had put a bunch of charcoal in there. So... build this guy up. There we go. Throw some fibers in there. Oh, holding down shift put all of them in there. Cool. That's I forgot about that. And iron ingots, carrot seeds, cucumber seeds, pyrite ore, wood planks, red herb. Not put too many things in here. I don't want to part with everything. We still have some iron ore in my inventory here, so put that up there. Also, I'll put the charcoal up in the top because it can only hold up to 100. All right. noticed that before. Okay, so we have a lot of iron things now. Should be able to come over here and start making some iron stuff, maybe? This iron axe, craft that, please. Iron knife, want you to craft that too. And then what do we need for pickaxe? Oh, we need 15 more. Okay. I had 30 exactly, so yeah, you can see how it costs ridiculous amounts of money to, not money, ridiculous amounts of resources to get stuff. So you can see where all the grinding, it's very, very grindy. I can see this being one of those things where if another player comes by and just wrecks your stuff up, I could see a lot of rage quitting happening. You know what I mean? Like it's just one of those things where it takes so freaking long to do stuff that if someone messed you up, you probably never come back to the game again. So they really need to do something about that, because I think that's a big no-no. What I'm going to do is put these stone things in here. So maybe somebody will see those and go, oh, okay, I'll just leave with those. And we got copper ore, and smelt it into pure copper. I need to learn how to make glassware. I need 10 points for that though. I'll figure out how to get these. I'm not entirely sure how you get the learning points other than they just appear at some points. You just do random stuff and they appear. So I'm guessing if I need to mine some more, so let's do that and see if I get some learning points from it, and then I can get this well going because I'm going to need it very, very soon here. Oh, that's my stamina bar. That's what that is. I remember what exactly that was there. So I make an iron axe and an iron knife, and then start using my pickaxe, my stone pickaxe. Yep, there's the power of planning, friends. There's the power of planning. Okay, over here, I know I saw some things. Got this guy. Get rid of him. Hey, buddy. I got an iron knife. You don't like me now, do you? Oh, you can't come down. Huh. Okay. Fine, don't come down after me. More iron here. I just really need stone more than the iron, but that's fine. It's a nice little mining area. Being protected by that lizard guy. Protected no more. You're now all of mine. You're all mine, I say. I need water desperately here. Let me get over to this other thing and this start it, and then I can just hold down the left click while I drink. Oh, very dry, very, very dry. Oh, that hit the spot right there. Pure water, pure agua. Alright. If I get all these rocks done, we should be able to have enough for that well, I hope. And moving right along. I wonder if they have like a notification system if somebody's actually trying to access your base or something. I feel like that would be necessary. Like, what if someone tries to get into your base while you're on the server? Like, would the server alert you and say like, hey, somebody's trying to mess up your stuff? Because that would be that would make for more strategic things, right? It's like, you know, you'd be able to, you'd always be running the risk that the other player just got a notification and is heading in a beeline back to you. You know what I mean? Like if you know that they're just going to go off and mine, then given how long it takes to mine rocks and stuff, you're pretty well secure to just do whatever you want. But if you realize that there's going to be a notification sent to them that, hey, you're in their base trying to do stuff, then it lights a fire under your tuchus to get you moving fast, get the old blood pumping. So I don't know, that'd be something interesting if they added that, perhaps. But beyond everything else, they really need to do something about this. Just let me sit here for 5 minutes grinding out these rocks. Let me sit here for 10 minutes grinding out these trees. Oh, 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 oh. Hello there. You will not better me. Die, lizard man. Oh, don't run away. Don't run away. You're just getting killed. Oof. All right, back to mining. Tis the world of things here. Tis the way of things. I'm sounding like a Jemadar now. It is the way of things. We are birthed in birthing chambers, addicted to Ketracel lights, and die before we reach old age. Mining level 2. So I think when you go up in mining level, you get even more resources out of things. It looks like it's already started to give me a bunch more resources out of the rocks. I mean, that's one way to combat it too, is to say, look, it still takes the same amount of time to mine out things, but we'll make it worth your while. Like, we'll give you even more stuff now that you've leveled up. But maybe they just need to tweak the leveling up system so that it doesn't require quite so many strokes or whatever, or however they're calculating it to level up a little bit and get some of that speed behind you. Because as you can see, it's actually, he's taking more out with every swipe too now, depending on the type of rock. So that might be a thing too. Maybe that's the whole thing. Maybe it's just you're not leveling up fast enough. Maybe that's just what they need to tweak. I don't know. Hard to tell all the variables at work sometimes here. Well, I assume a lot going on in the background. Yeah, see how fast I go through these normal rocks? Yeah, so that was having level 2 was, and I still have the stone pickaxe here, so let's just go for these guys because I need all the stones I can get. Oh, and I got some coal, it looks like. Awesome. Oh, all right. Can I just make another one right now? Make another one right now. Oh, I don't have enough. Oh, I put all my fibers away. Damn it! Planning. I don't do it well. I put all my fibers in that chest, and I need them for this. The other thing I've forgotten to do is to run around a lot. The more you run around, the more you use up your stamina. The slower your stamina is to leave you. So it's another thing I keep forgetting. So I remember I used to run around a lot in the game before when you had a lot of enemies. Run around quite a bit. Use up your stamina. Alright, so 9, and we now have enough for the well. Awesome. And then this will, yeah, see, it slowly fills up over time. There we go. Cool. Alright, and then up here, and go and grab some of these fibers. some of those in there. Those fibers away, and then I have some coal finally. Awesome. Only took me forever and a day to find some. What do we got here? I got so much charcoal in there, it doesn't really matter. I guess I should start smelting up the copper ore since I have so much of it. But let's actually get the iron going first. Yeah, let's get the iron going first, and then what I'll do is I'll put the copper ore in here so that it's ready to go when I want to do it. Yeah, I had like 209 stones, so that works out. And then pyrite ore goes into sulfuric acid, natural rubber. Gives us some stuff to go with. And right, that's good. So we got 5 more iron ingots here. I needed 15, I think, for the pickaxe. So we'll hold off on that. Let's see what I got as far as this goes. Yeah, 59 learning points now. Yep, we're unlocking glassware. We'll unlock paper because I forget what that's used for. But I think it's something important. Oil lamp, camp fuel, or campfire. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Well, I do. In order to go up to tier 2, I need to do I need to put at least 100 points into. See, for chemistry, I have to put 100 points into industry and 100 points into construction. This is how the tiers work. This one, I need at least 100 learning points in construction to get to construction 2 and all that stuff. So that's how you go up a tier. I guess we'll grab the wood armor and braided armor. I have a level 2. Awesome. Because we survived so many days. Bone armor. And I really should have gone down the black powder route too, but oh well. Farming. Alright, everything is more LPs than what we have. All these are locked right now, and then you can see how interconnected all the things are, all the tiers are. What's our skills looking like? F. I hit K for skills and then realized nope, it's a different one. So survival, melee weapons, wood cutting, foraging, building. So 6 of 14 skills have been discovered. There we go. And then in here, I guess I'll just hold on to everything I've got. Let's eat these berries before they go bad. I don't need these water bulb fruits anymore either. So eat that. Now I got a well to get all my stuff from. Once I get glassware though, I'll have a bottle to be able to carry the water around with, hopefully. I think that works. I don't remember exactly. Alright, and then do I have here? I got furnace. Federal land claim requires more planks. Let me get a land claim down. I need to use my iron. Which would use it for it, and this requires copper. Okay. So cooking stove, buildings, wooden door, wood wall, farming, mulch box, farming workbench. You can place the blueprint down for. Feed bags, fertilizers, and other basic farm. Will only be constructed over fertile land, which is not where I'm at. That might pose an issue. I imagine this is not fertile land, and I need sand for that. Okay, so we have to go out to the coastline and grab some sand. But the farming workbench, we can at least put the blueprint down for it. And then we can't fully make it yet. Oh, keep hitting that. I just have to hit tab again. Because we need more wood planks. So we gotta go chop down some trees. Is the moral of the story right now. Before we do that, let's see if I can grab a few more drinks out of this. Oh yeah, that's good. That filled me right up there. I don't know what these are. I guess these are storage tanks or something for it. Can be eaten raw, but tastes much better when cooked or added in a stew. I better just eat it. I don't know. I don't have a cooking recipe for it. These are poisonous when eaten raw, so don't eat those. Oh, I have some raw meat here, actually. Let's do that. Let's get rid of these two. Let's go this raw meat cooked up. Do I have any animal fat, though, is the question. Oh, and I still have this roasted meat here that I forgot about. Okay. Do we have any animal fat? I do not see any. But can I do anything with just this? Violet berries, red berries. I've eaten all the berries too. Little chicken eggs. That requires a water bottle though. Bread loaf. Salts. Huh. Answer is no. I have not really unlocked too many things there. Alright, but at least we have some food. Which really fills you up. That's good. That's real good. We survive yet another day, friends. Well, once this nighttime turns a day, we will have survived another day. Like that. What we need of it. Alright, now there's some trees still up here, I believe. Oh, and a chicken. Go, drop nothing. Whole lot of nothing. Oh, there it goes. There, that's what I wanted. Oh, and get closer to the tree. And yes, now we're up to level 4 wood cutting. Awesome. Yeah, it's going a lot faster now. And yeah, I think we're definitely getting more out of it than we did, which is nice. Very nice. And hopefully the durability on the iron stuff is extensive, I would hope. Because it is iron, after all. You know, seeing some durability loss already in the knife, which is kind of disconcerting. Again, I don't know if I can repair things or if that's a skill that you learn or what. I need some planks, so we're gonna finish clear cutting this whole area. Which is actually kind of hilarious how much we've actually cleared out of this area. That might pose a problem though, because I've been on for a couple hours now and the trees have not regrown that much. So I could see that being a bit of an issue. Like if you have a lot of people, a lot of players in one area and your trees are not replenishing themselves regularly, there could be some issues. Will it be? Also, that looks like a sand pit, so I need this, I think, and then let's grab our stone pickaxe so we can make an iron one. And I can use a stone pickaxe on the sand. I forgot I was holding out for a shovel, and then I realized I don't think they don't have shovels in the game. You just use pickaxes for everything. There we go. That was clay, actually. Alright, whatever. Can still use that eventually. Good, good, and we have stone here. I don't think I really need that much stone, but we'll grab it anyway. These little bushes that I don't need any more of. Let's do choppy chop on maybe 2 more trees, and then we'll head back and make some planks. That's what I needed. I don't remember how many planks I needed though. think one of the things I really liked about, if I think about other games here, Horizon Zero Dawn, they had like a little bit of crafting in the game, and what they did was they allowed you to mark something as a task. So for instance, if you needed 4 rabbit hides, you could mark it as a task, and it would actually show up as a quest in your, in your quest log. And then you would know as you're walking around, you can say, oh, I've gotten 3 out of the 4 that I needed, or whatever. Or I've gotten, however many I needed for this. Like, whenever you would have an upgrade that needed certain stuff, like like a satchel upgrade, I think needed like 4 rabbits or something like that, and bones and stuff like that. Whenever you're going for an upgrade, you could say, make this a task, which essentially made it a quest, and then it would show up like a regular quest. I kind of wish they would, I kind of think that would be great here. I mean, they have a quest menu that that has nothing in it right now, so I assume they're going to give you, maybe as part of a tutorial or something, give you like tutorial quests and stuff when you first start up. But it would be interesting if you could just do that on your own and say, look, I want to make a workbench, so make that a task for me so I know how much resources I need to gather in order to do it. Of course, the other problem with that in this game is that those resources are not one-to-one with what you're actually gathering as far as raw resources is concerned. So it'd be nice if it did a translation for you, but I could see that being way too complex. Be like, hey, we need, in order to meet this, you need 600 planks. In order to do that, you need 60 logs or whatever. And it just showed you the amount you needed in logs, which is the raw resource, before you get to the other tier. But I think that would be fantastic, but I haven't seen any sandbox game that actually does that. So not holding my breath on that one, but just thought it'd be an interesting little thought. Like I said, the only game that I've seen a game close to that was Horizon Zero Dawn, which is an RPG, not a sandbox game. Although it did have like it had an open world element. It wasn't a sandbox, but it was an open world. You could go around and do some things. Enjoyed the heck out of that game, tell you. Not afraid to say that. It was a great game. Also, apparently I can zoom out, and I didn't realize it. All this time I thought, man, I can't see a whole lot. But turns out I could just zoom out a little bit. There's that. Alright, so do I have enough to make this thing now? Is the question on my mind. I have enough stones. Put those in there first. I need more, craft and planks, and let's get the maximum number that we can get. And that, while that's crafting, let's get this iron ore up in there that I just picked up. And then we'll switch over to the copper recipe and let it go through all that. Still got plenty of charcoal, so okay, it was good advice to put the charcoal in there. Let's fill that back up to 100. And we've got 30 ingots here, which means I can go make me a pickaxe now of the iron variety. Bottle need. Wrong glass, okay. Iron pickaxe. Craft that buckaroo. After it's finishing crafting all the wood planks that it needs. And then iron hammer, which will replace my stone, and then that'll be the end of my stone tools for now. Right? Yeah, that'll be the last of the stone tools that I have to worry about. Got 23 more to go. 1 second each on that. 23 more. Alright, we'll wait. We've got it queued up. Anyway, was that the only one I needed to queue up? Was the... No, I wanted to queue this one up too. So let's craft that as well. All right, so I can at least queue them up to be done. And then in the meantime, we can... This workbench done. There we go. Very good. It's crafted my iron pickaxe now. And so that's good. And we'll have gotten past tier 0. The tier 0 of sandbox games when you're just stone going into the next level up. Although I kind of bypassed copper and went right to iron, but it seemed reasonable to do that since I had so much iron that I mined out. Still gonna need to smelt that copper up though. Put this on the bar here. Where's my... I keep hitting I for inventory and it's E for equipment. Every game does it somewhat differently. There's no consistency there. Alright, iron hammer. Cool. And looks like this has finished, or it sounds like this is finished. Indeed it has. And let's do copper. There's that. Very nice. And then we have clay as well when we need it. But let's go put these stone tools in here where I don't need them anymore. It'll be bait for anybody who really wants them. I want to keep some of those fibers on me. And I should probably try and cook up that raw meat if I can. I still don't have any animal fat though, do I? No, I do not have any animal fat. I'm trying to think of what... One of those animals was giving me a bunch of animal fat apparently before, but now we're just plain old empty. I wonder why they require that on the roasted meat. Like, it feels like you should have a recipe here that's a little bit easier than that, but whatever. Red loaf. Okay, and then if I had sand, we could start making glass, but I don't, so oh well on that. And I don't want to leave this stuff in here, but it's not gonna, it's not a huge loss if I do. But I do want to make that land claim. Build that. You see how small it is compared to your base? But I can at least put that here so it gets both all of my stuff in it. So land claim there, and then I can put another one. Yeah, it's not an easy prospect, is it? Try to get everything inside the claim. They need to figure out a better way of doing this. Also, I don't know why it won't let me put it down there. Like, I don't know what's wrong with this land that it won't let me put it down there, but well, these are just workbenches. I don't need to protect those per se. I do want to protect my well, though. It is my well, after all. Do that, and if I can protect my bedroll, maybe? I don't think it matters. I wonder why I can't put, like, it's so finicky. It is so freaking finicky. And it's not like I can't put it inside base for some reason. I don't know why. Like, that would be the most effective place to put it. But it needs to be out on the land for some god-awful reason. And then, even then, it's only certain land that you can put it on. I don't get why this is so difficult to manage. But put one there, and we'll see what happens. You can also upgrade them. which I need some stone for. Not that bad. Owners is just me. Okay. So yeah, they need to figure out a better way of doing the land claim stuff, because that's just, it's very finicky for some reason, and there's no real good reason for it to be that particularly finicky. But the upgrade is good on that, so yeah. All right, well, we have a relatively secure hiding place here. It's not incredibly secure by any stretch of the imagination, but it's something anyway. They can still get in, they can still break the walls and get into here and do stuff, but at the very least I can try and grab some of this copper ingots here. Let's wait until we get one more copper ingot, and then I'll grab those out of there, keep them in my inventory so they're protected. And then I think we're going to call it. Let's get this one more output here. Also, I'll just put the rest of the charcoal in there. I'm not too upset if they take charcoal. I'd be more upset if they took the copper ore. But yeah. Alright, there we go. Or not the copper ore, the ingots. Okay, so that should do it there. I'll keep that stuff in my inventory, and we'll call it here, my friends. This has been CryoFall. It is by Atomic Torch, the makers of Void Expanse, and another one called like Dinocide or something like that. I can't recall. This is the pre-alpha, right? Or not pre-alpha. This is the alpha right now, and it's free as long as it's in alpha. So you can go on their website and download it, and download their launcher so you can keep it up to date easily. It's just a small launcher. It's not a big deal. I know it's yet another launcher for yet another thing, but it's if you already have Void Expanse, you've already got their launcher most likely. Yeah, download their launcher. It'll keep it up to date. Come on the server. There's only one US server that I saw that's based in Texas, so it's central US, so hopefully the ping won't be too bad. It hasn't been too bad for me. There hasn't been that many people on. It's been maybe 5 to 7 people on so far. It can hold up to 256, it said. So I don't know how well it can hold up to 256, but it can. Technology wise, do I have anything else here? I do have other things I can do, huh? I'm just thinking real fast here, just to get this all rolling. Wood armor, braided armor. Let's take that. And I don't need decorative gardening. I don't think. Copper water can would be nice, I guess. Construction. Stone constructions. Yeah, if I had done this all on stone, that would have been good too. Wooden sign. I guess I could make a wooden sign and just put my name on there. I don't know if that would be good or not. Fried egg and fried yucca. Let's get the fried egg. All right. Let's really quickly pop a sign down, huh? Wooden sign. Place it right there. And fix it up with our new iron hammer. Going really fast. And put on there. Okay. There we go. Just so everybody knows what they're getting themselves into. But yeah, as always, I will leave links for those of you watching it on YouTube. I will leave links down in the description so you can go do your own due diligence on the game, as well as go download it, play it, have some fun with it, make videos of it. They, email that they sent out said, hey, we'd kind of like to see everybody's YouTube videos and all that stuff so we can figure out how to make the game better and all those things. So by all means, go forth and populate CryoFall and see how well you do and see what's going on. So that will be it for me, folks. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time.